12 nights to be exact that the Stars are hosting the Hawks, and the second time that the Hawks were in action the night before at home in Chicago. Save made by Oettinger. Seguin. Harley delays. Got it over to Seguin. Nudged it back. Harley walks it out. Shot hits Soderblom. Hit the Hawk logo right on his chest. Steele looking backdoor for Seguin. And then just do clean it up as Kaiser was in a dangerous spot between the dots. Dumba back in. His shot gloved by Soderblom. Ben delays. Dumba, the outlet feed, caught a piece of a stick, so no icing. Wyatt Johnston canceled by Murphy. Centers Ben! And it was deflected away. Then getting dumped was Stankoven. Penalty coming against Chicago. Stars get the extra attacker out there with Oettinger on the bench. First penalty of the game will go against the Blackhawks. Unless the Stars can do something with the half dozen skaters they have right now. Handoff session at neutral ice. Now it's Stankoven in. Curls to the forehand. Finds Lundqvist. He'll feed it for Robertson. Back for Lundqvist. Left circle Stankoven. Feeds it low on the end line. Upstairs, here's Lundqvist. Fires! Saved by Soderblom. Touched by Chicago. Back for Harley. Lone defenseman on this grouping. Harley put it off the pads of Soderstrom. Soderblom in over to the right wing side.
They are just about through this one here now. The Hawks had allowed a power play goal in 7 straight games. Just a single in each of those before shutting down Detroit last night.
Steele turned aside by Soderblom.
A little more out of situations than they probably should. Happened just a moment ago.
Stankoven niftily to Ben, turned aside. Soderblom on the doorstep. Ben gets it back. Tie up along the wall. Captain comes away with it once more. Lundqvist with a long-range shot. Soderblom made the save. Shots starting to open up. Now could be a 2-on-1 for Chicago. It's Craig Smith. He shot blockered away by Oettinger. Wyatt Johnston taps it over to Stankoven. Crowd into it. They trade chances here just over midway through the first.
Yeah, you need a bib to watch this game right now.
Shot, score! Steele! And it's the Stars who get the breakthrough and take a 1-0 lead.
Lindell anticipates he's going to go forehand and strips him, and then from the boards, perfectly ripped shot, high blocker. Nice play by Sam Steele to get a leg out of the way.
Drops it down on the near side. Taylor Hall. He'll move it across. Jones with the wrister. Off of Oettinger. Comes back to the near wing. Brody winds. Fires. Oettinger absorbs that one. Matt Dumba will offer it off for Logan Stankoven. Stankoven assisted on the steal tally. Here's Stankoven with a shot. Block. Broken stick. Belongs to Reichel. He'll go to the bench, get a new one. Crawls its way to Lundqvist. Blasts one wide of the cage. First on the scene is Brody. Nicely caught by Donato and a blocker save by Oettinger.
But the Stars have penetrated that too.
Brody for Teravainen. Hawks into the Stars zone. Dumba unable to get it out. Here's Kurashev cutting to the net. Oettinger made the save.
Thwarted by the blocker, Jake Oettinger, just a moment ago.
It was blocked up off the glass. First to it is Ben. Slides it to Heiskanen. He's got Harley. Left circle and a save made. Soderblom stopped that one. Over for Lundqvist. Stars are in. Niels Lundqvist. He gets worked by Jones. There's a penalty coming against the Hawks. Backdoor feed. Shot, score! Seguin somehow found a window. The beat goes on for Tyler Seguin, and Dallas has doubled their lead.
Well, at first you're wondering, did they squander a wonderful scoring opportunity on the rush? They drew the call, and then, man, you give Tyler Seguin a window that is the size of the puck. He's going to nail it right now. He was the first guy on the ice here this morning, going through his shooting tree. sort of taken that over for Joe Pavelski, and he banks this one off the shoulders. And yeah, that's how you keep your shooting percentage.
Already up to 10 points. He's had points in all but one game he's played in. Donato after a giveaway. Then Oettinger, 2 saves, make it a third. Kept alive, blocked in front. It was Roope Hintz, the forward, 2-pad stack. And Oettinger gloves that one.
That 2-0 lead cut in half, though. Jake had some problem with the initial rim in. And then after that, it was a goat rodeo. And every guy, that was some pretty good goaltending from Roope Hintz in the crease along with Jake. Finally snares one from distance, but man, they came at him. Donato almost 5-hole. Mikheyev in close. Bangs one into pads. 2 good chances for Big Vlasic. All of them denied. The Stars got all looky, though. After a while, everybody.
Teravainen, now Smith, Vlasic, and Hall. Take the one-timer. Vlasic lets a wrist shot go. Hit bodies. Fought for in the slot. And Oettinger stayed with the puck to deny Teravainen.
It's that one up and out of play. The shot into the fondue pot there in the low slot, and then all of a sudden it squirts out of there. Teravainen's coming late. He understands. Stay loose. Stay away from that pile. And
Seguin will keep it moving to himself. Bump it back. Robertson wrap around. Lane was closed off. Over to Seguin. What a pass from the wall, and Soderblom made the save.
It's a moment ago. There's that stick fight. Seguin wins the puck. Little reverse. Then he pops out into a position out in front. Finds a little.
Already 6 minutes have come and gone here in the third period. Craig Smith with speed. Right side, a shot save. Rebound. And Oettinger kept it out to his right. And the Stars found it in the crease.
Splendid at times in the game. Rebound gets away from him. Mikheyev, I think, was the guy who came in, and just an absolutely tentacular save on a delicious-looking rebound. And then it just plopped in behind, lingered and loitered, and got cleaned up. That is full.
Ilya Lyubushkin will play it around, not out. Donato was awaiting. He finds Jones. Hand to the near side. Stars unable to clear it. It's Donato. Spins it. Awaiting is Bedard in front. Score! Bertuzzi. He was camped out at the top of the crease. Bedard got it there. And the in-tight redirection is a power play goal for Chicago and makes this a 1-goal game.
But the initial pass from Donato. Stars trying to get it out along the boards. He gets hooked onto, spins around. He peeked over his shoulder, knew where he could feed that to, and Bertuzzi scores a ton of goals right where he scored that one. Lip of the crease. Just chunks it, basically just turns the body.
Took him a long time. Jake was stopping everything he was seeing, even some that he wasn't. And in front, it's Ben, a backhand, penalty coming. Soderblom down and out, made that save with the left pad.
That's the shift you want, right after giving up the power play goal. The hunt of the puck from the youngsters down in behind the icing line to feed it back out in front. Jamie called for it and just stoned by the left leg of Soderblom.
Short hop goes wide of Oettinger's crease. Torashev kept in a clearing attempt, and then backdoor, what a stop! Oettinger got the right pad on Bertuzzi. Extra attacker for Chicago. Trying for an equalizer as the Stars trying to hang on in their return home. Held in along the line. Hall gets it back for Donato, loose in front, on the doorstep, fought for, and it trickles to the corner.
And otherwise, I think they capitalize on that one. Other end, scramble inside, Jake.
Under a minute to go here in Dallas. Stars hanging on to a 2-1 lead. Out for Ben. He'll play it to Stankoven. A backhand will hit pay dirt.
Legs of his brilliantly tonight. Then some hungry work down low. I think Logan Stankoven should shoot more on his backhand.
Odger played well enough to get one here, but he certainly played well enough to get a victory. He and the Stars will get their latest here on home ice. They tie a franchise record for 6 straight home wins to start the season.